All right, let's talk about the patch tool, shall we? What a great tool this is. I'm sure a lot of people have already discovered some of the joys of using the patch tool. We want to talk about a couple of other little goodies just to make sure you're taking full advantage. First of all, let's take a look up in the options bar where it says source destination. These are pretty confusing names, frankly. They'd be much better if this was called problem and this was called solution. And here's what I mean. If you select the problem, in other words, I want to cover up this soccer ball, so that's the problem, set to source. I move over to where I want to use as the solution, let go, and the patch tool does its thing and looks pretty darn good. Let's undo that. But you can also do it the other way around to say, maybe what I'd really like to do is move the soccer ball over somewhere else and have it blend in. Well, if this is the solution, basically I'm going to take this as my solution and say I'd like this actually to be over here so it will look like there's a soccer ball over there. Then once I've done that, now I can go back here, make a selection. Oh, this gives me an opportunity to mention a couple other little tips. If you make a really bad selection with the patch tool like this, don't start over again. This is just like the lasso tool, so if you hold down the shift key, you can add to the selection. I need to get a little bit more here. If I went too far like this, oops, by mistake, I could hold down the option or alt key to remove from the selection. I'm doing a really bad job on this, but just to show you how easy it is to add into the selection like this, or I could even use transform selection, because at this point it really is like a selection, so I could transform this the way I want, make it look just right, hit enter. Now I'm going to go back to say that, remember I'm trying to fix the problem, being now that the soccer ball is here, move this to an area that I think would be good to use as a patch, let go, and we're fixed. And very quickly, well, we got to fix that a little bit. I'll just put my mouse right there so you can't see it. But basically, you can see how you can use the patch tool in a couple different ways, not just to cover something up, but also to move something to a new position, have it blend in very nicely with its background. Obviously, it doesn't work in every case, depending on the background. As you can see in this case, it does a pretty nice job pretty easily. Please remember, don't spend too long staring at your computer screen because you don't want bad things to happen to your eyes. See you next time.